Ain't that lovely? Hello, everybody. Welcome to the stream. My name is You, a Little Man O You, or you could just call me Little Man for short. This is my solo survival hardcore Let's Play world. It's pretty late, you know. It's pushing 12 o'clock. No, don't run away. You good? You wasn't making too much noise. You good? I'm just streaming. You cool? You cool? Come back. Yeah. You're not disturbing the peace. There is no peace over here because no one is here. And even if there was, you're still good over here. Come on. But hello, everybody. Welcome to the stream. My name is You, Little Man O You, or you could just call me Little Man for short. We're gonna go to sleep real quick, and then we're gonna continue my intro. So currently speaking, it is pushing 12 o'clock. It's getting pretty late. I just wanted to drop a little bit more content before we pretty much went off and went to sleep. I haven't streamed in a while, but I have been posting all of my old videos on my YouTube just so that we could keep up with content. I do see that we are raising up in subscribers. We have 38 subscribers and 40 videos, going on 41 now. So yeah, we're doing pretty good in my opinion. Regarding TikTok and all that other stuff, I haven't posted on TikTok in a hot minute, but that's because I don't have any content that I really want to post yet. However, I will be posting 2 videos on my TikTok. One regarding the bank and one regarding an empty section on my world that I want to build on. However, I just don't know what I want to build there. So yeah. But so far we've been doing pretty good. I will say today was partially eventful. We didn't really do much, but we did get up, clean the house. I mean, it was already cleaned. It was more or less just us, I guess, straightening stuff up, making it look more organized. Then we left out, went to the store for a few, just quick little clothes shopping. And yeah, just something brief. It wasn't really anything big. We did end up eating elotes. For those of you who don't know what that is, it's pretty much corn in a cup with cheese. Not like liquid cheese, but like powdered cheese. I forgot the name of it. And what's called chili powder and mayo. It's pretty good. For those of you who haven't had it, I do heavily recommend it for those who never had it. If you're a huge corn fan, or if what's called you like, I guess, stuff with a little bit of flavor or like a different texture, I'd say definitely go for it. It's really unique. I like it a lot. And it's kind of crazy because, like, when I was younger, I was not going for that. I did not like them. I honestly thought they were nasty. But now that I'm older, I'm actually glad that I got over being so immature and picky. Because there's a lot of foods out here that actually are pretty good. Can't say the same for my brother. I mean, he does try to eat though, but he is picky. But I mean, he's younger, so it makes a lot of sense. But yeah. Anyways, but today honestly was a decent day. On obviously from the last stream, I did state the fact that we are going to be putting the beacons up, and we did, and now we have all 5. We would have 6, however, I don't have a use for haste because I'm not going to be mining any of this. But yeah, boom. You see how that works? And then, okay, well, if I don't have the effect on, but hold on, let's just pretend. There you go. See. But yeah, it works properly without all these effects on. But so the beacons, honestly, I did a good job. Now, what I will say, I'm debating to do a specific build for this. Honestly, I'm not sure as to why, and yes, I do know this is one in. It's quite literally just for the design that I'm trying to go for, but I just don't know how I want to build this. I was doing reference videos, and I do have somewhat of an idea. However, it's not guaranteed that it's going to be that. But for the time being, we're just going to go with the flow. Come on, there we go. Yep, just a second. Got a text message. Yep. But yeah, I hope everyone's having a good day. I hope everyone, ate, got hydrated, well, stayed hydrated. Anyways, but yeah. So far, I think I'm doing pretty good regarding building this how I want to build it. My only issue is just the fact that I don't know how it's gonna look. But yeah, and tomorrow is Halloween, so obviously, happy early Halloween. We are just gonna be streaming until possibly Halloween starts, and then afterwards we're just gonna be going straight to sleep because I don't even really have that much energy left inside of me. Okay. Oops. Hold on. Anti-waste. Yes, I said anti-waste. Anyways, but yeah, obviously tomorrow is Halloween. October 31st. Obviously, I have my costume set up. Obviously, I do hope that everyone else has theirs set up and are ready to, oh my gosh, ready to trick or treat. I will say I won't be trick or treating because I'll be stuck working. But that's okay, you know. Obviously, a hero needs a 9 to 5 sometimes. Nah, I don't even know if my girlfriend is dressing up for Halloween. Are you dressing up for Halloween? Are you dressing up for Halloween? What you dressing up as? Uh, she does not know, guys. But that's okay, because I know who I am. We need more wood. But yeah, I know I'm dressing up. I've been looking for another realm to join. Um, there are quite a few that I'm actually hearing about. Um, though it's not really certain that I want to join them. One of them is from another streamer. His name is Essence Baller. Quick little shout out to him, you know. Uh, I'm in his server. He's pretty chill. He's a nice guy, in my opinion. Um, but I'm in his server, and honestly, I like his content. Obviously, he posts Minecraft videos as well. He's really chill, really respectful. Honestly, a wonderful server in my opinion. He's actually looking for admins regarding, I think his just moderation regarding his Discord. I would have actually applied for it, however, seeming how. Oh no, it was for his Twitch. My bad. He was looking for moderators regarding his Twitch. And I would have applied, yeah. However, knowing that I have a whole job, I know for a fact I wouldn't be able to stop doing what I'm doing just to moderate and make sure everything's going well and no one's doing anything that they're not supposed to be doing in his chat. But plus, not to mention, I mean, I don't really get the chance to join his streams because it's either I'm working or I'm streaming myself. Meaning I don't want to be cutting into like, oh yeah, I'm streaming except I'm gonna stop streaming so I can watch him, or I'm streaming except what's called I'm gonna watch his videos. Cause sure, I mean, by all means, he makes amazing content, but knowing how I stream, I'd rather just focus on me and my gameplay versus watching somebody else while I'm trying to play. Only times I'll watch like somebody else's content is if like I need a quick little guide or I'm trying to figure out how to build. But honestly, hold on, let's see how much. Honestly, like it's really time consuming trying to do all this. So I'm just glad that what's called I do have the current time to do what I am doing. But yeah, But back to what I was initially saying, I am looking for a realm to play on. I haven't played on one in quite a long time, which is somewhat crazy. The few that I have played on, it was pretty much just like magical. Like, oh, you have magic abilities. You could teleport, use fire, ice. Oof, my bad. I'm tripping. You could use fire, ice, lightning. There were staffs and stuff like that. It was a whole combination of stuff, and it was actually really fun. It was just the fact that most of the people in that world were just toxic and initially aiming to ruin the gameplay for everybody. Um, in my opinion, I mean, I don't let that really bother me. Like, I'm just there to play, have fun. If you want to ruin the game for everybody else, go for it. But I mean, I'm just here for fun. So, but yeah, honestly, I don't know. Anyways, but honestly, like I do like those medieval servers, cause like I mean, it's magic. Who doesn't like magic? What I will say though is I'm just not a huge fan of the lack and um, most of these mod packs and realms, and I felt that's annoying. Okay, I gotta also fix up my armor. I'm gonna go to a pigman farm later down the line. I'll probably go at the end of the stream. Oops, too high. But yeah, like I do feel as though if they added more features or like stuff that had a bigger effect to it, it probably would stand out more than all these other ones that are coming out. Like for example, I will say RL Craft, that one, amazing. They did honestly really good in my opinion. I will say I'm not a huge fan, but that's just simply for the fact that like when I heard RL Craft, I'm thinking, oh yeah, it's gonna be like exactly like the one on PC. And I will say it's not exactly like spot on the one from PC. It is similar. Um, and don't get me wrong, like I actually do enjoy playing it, but I just know from my own personal preference, I'm not a huge fan. I'd rather play the one on PC because my personal, from my personal, my bad. From my personal life, I've always watched people play like those whole RL crafts where they start off nothing. They're over here grabbing gravel and rocks and stuff, breaking it so that they can make small little gravel tools or flint tools, I should say, and then they go from there. But like, I guess the newer version. I mean, even before RL Craft came out, there was a mod pack that had similar features on this one world that I was playing on, and it was pretty fun. Cause like it had the RL Craft features. You couldn't heal naturally. You needed potions and stuff. Um, like honestly, it was pretty fun. Now give me a second. I do want to figure this out. 1, 2, 3, and then 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Oops. But yeah, it was honestly pretty fun. The obviously the realm died though. Um, and they also had like enchanted mobs too. So like, for example, it would be something like let's just say it'll be like a fast zombie, like that'll be the name of the zombie, fast zombie, and it'll have like a boss health, except it wasn't an actual boss. It would just have the health on top of your screen, so you knew like, oh, this boss is here, right? And it wasn't really that bad, um, except because I found out the feature, because like they naturally spawn in, like it could be like the names could all be random, but all be pretty much the same stuff. Like a spider of haste, a spider of cloak, um, or it's like spider of lightning or something like that, or lightning spider, or like just anything similar to that. Um, oof, hold on. So this has to be, but regardless of the matter, every hello Kiera, how you doing? It's one of my currently we're still in our hardcore world. We're finishing up this bank. We actually kind of are getting pretty far. I'm not completely satisfied with how fast I'm going. One, two, three. One, two, three. One, two. Okay, hold on. But yeah, I'm not completely satisfied with how far I'm going. Kind of wish I went a little bit faster, or a little bit more further. But I mean, we made it this far. So 2, 4, 6, 2, 4. That's 5. 1, 2, 3. Boom. Okay, so yeah, that could be the middle right there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. But yeah, all the mobs will have special names. Like it would be a mob like a zombie of haste, or well, not haste, my bad, a zombie of speed, or anything similar. And if you killed that specific mob that had their boss health, they would drop like really overpowered gear. Um, and so one time we were pretty much basic world, and the thing is, with this mod pack, you needed to kill enemies to get the experience, just so that you could put your points into certain things just to get stronger or have better stats and certain stuff. And so, I found a little zombie spawner, and I sat there for hours on top of hours, literally just grinding it. And I stacked up. I was literally the second strongest person on the world. The first person being the strongest, obviously, was the owner. He did have a friend, however, I did beat his friend in being the second strongest. Plus, his friend stopped playing the world anyway, so. But yeah, the world was fun at the time. 2, 4, 6. It was just the fact that it died out. Um, and I also played on a second world. It was Avatar: The Last Airbender. And that one, not gonna lie, I like that one the most, if I had to be real. I messed up right here, that's why. Like, out of all the all the realms that I've played on. Ooh, wait, that looks ugly. 3, 3, 3, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 3. Yeah, that's terrible. I'm gonna have to fix that. I'll figure it out. But yeah, out of all the worlds that I've played on, my favorite one was this Avatar: The Last Airbender one. Pretty much, you joined into the world, and then afterwards you'd have like something explaining like how the game works, yada yada yada. and you could choose. Well, you could choose whichever bending you wanted. Except we had it set to random, to whereas you randomly get a bending. So the first time I did it, I honestly got I got non-bender, and so I was stuck punching people. And some people said, "Oh, it was technically kind of overpowered because you could just punch people so that you could break their chi." And sure, that was kind of decent. Oh, no wonder why. That's two, and this is three. Three. Okay, so that's why I messed up. So the other side technically is right. Let me just start this right over. I'm glad I'm not actually building the thing completely. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And my computer died. Ain't that lovely? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so 2, 4. 2, 4, 6, 7. Oh my gosh. Nice. 1, 2, 3, and then 2, 4, 6. 2, 4. That's 5. And I could either put a block right here, but that's gonna look tacky. So boom, that's destroyed, and then we're gonna do that over here, and that is very bright. Is my computer charger over there? Yeah, thank you, thank you. You're so kind, so generous. Alright, let's go to sleep while we charge our computer. It should be turning on now. Alrighty. But yeah, 3, 3, 3, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think it was supposed to be 5, if I'm not mistaken. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5. And then I was supposed to get rid of this one. Yep. We're doing pretty good. That's solid. Alright. Let's just bring up our Twitch one more time. But yeah. But you was able to choose what bending you want. However, in this world, it was set up to whereas it was random. So as soon as you spawned in, you could click the thing to give you a random bending, and that was your bending from that point on, unless you reached level 100. What? Hello, Kiera. I said hey several times. I'm not sure if you left out or not, but I spoke a few times. Um, how were you doing? Yeah, yeah, yeah. I did. I did. I was asking how you were doing. I believe I asked how you were doing. I'm not specifically sure. I just been ranting for a hot minute. I don't really have anyone to talk to. Oh, you was being a big back. What you was being a big back eating? 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Oh, you just got off of an 8-hour shift. That is, I ain't gonna say crazy because I gotta do that tomorrow and the rest of my life technically. I had a pretzel spicy club. Not gonna lie, I do not know what that is. I know what a pretzel is. I don't know what the rest. I mean, well, maybe a spicy pretzel. I'm familiar with that, but I ain't never hear all that extra stuff. Oh, it's from Chick-fil-A. Maybe that's why I never heard from it. I don't really eat Chick-fil-A. They are building a Chick-fil-A right by my job though, which is kind of crazy. Something's messed up. Oh, I remember it. I get it. No, I know why it's messed up. But yeah, oops. It's just a spicy fillet on a pretzel with lettuce, tomatoes, cheddar cheese, and bacon if you want it. Hmm. Honestly, that does not sound bad. I will say, from personal experience, I'm not a huge fan of their chicken sandwiches, but that's only because, like, I guess it's really just the texture. Because, like, the few times that I did get it, it wasn't really good in my opinion. To me, I'm used to crunchy chicken. Like, obviously, if you go to Popeyes or something like that, um, like the chicken obviously is crunchy, especially on the chicken sandwich. But I guess like regarding um, just just Chick Fil A in general, the chicken. I mean, it's chicken. It's good, but it be tasting like the texture just doesn't taste right. It's interesting to get used to. Well, I'm not getting used to it. Oh, okay, okay. I know why this is messed up. Because this is supposed to be open back here. Uh, oh, you work at Chick Fil A, so that's all you eat. Ah, okay, okay. Honestly, I get it, but I will say it definitely sounds like you're gonna get tired of that food fast. Because if that's all you eat every single day, oof, that's terrible. And by all means, it's good, but I know for a fact that's just not good for the body. Okay, that's even. Oh, okay, okay, I mean, as long as it's not every day. I mean, if you eat that stuff every single day, you might be asking for a heart attack at that point. I don't know. I mean, I only thing that I really like to eat from Chick Fil A is their Cobb salad. I'm just not a huge fan of those baby tomatoes. I mean, I just feel like they don't really add much to my salad, and I still eat them, but I'm not a huge fan of them. Yeah, we got a bot in here. Same with the eggs. I like the eggs. Honestly, you'd be surprised. I love eggs. It could be scrambled, boiled. Uh, what else? I mean, it's this one Chinese restaurant right next to me. Well, yeah, they sell hard boiled eggs, except the hard boiled eggs they are soaked in soy sauce, and like you would think it'll be like all salty and stuff like that, but it's honestly really sweet, which threw me off. But it tastes really good. It doesn't even taste like an egg. But I mean, I don't know. Maybe that's some big back stuff for me too. I mean, I'm, I'm not sure really. They come in bags. Hmm. I'm pretty sure, yeah. I mean, I know the restaurant I went to, they didn't come in bags, but that's because we sat there and ate. We didn't just what's it called? We didn't just take out. You said nah. I mean, like they literally come in bags pre-made. I don't know. Probably. I mean, most stores are homemade where they actually make their stuff. Other stores are more or less like, oh, um, you have to buy the stuff. Like like for example, I guess in a way, Chick-fil-A. I think I forgot how they made their macaroni, but I remember my girl said how to do it. But I mean, like you know how to make the macaroni. You work there, so obviously you understand. Like it's simple. It comes in bags and stuff. Okay, how do I want to do this? I could put another one down. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. And mind you, I mean, it's pretty good. It's just, yeah. And I seen another video regarding like pink lemonade, or strawberry lemonade. They would have like the strawberry syrup or the pink syrup, and they would just, uh, what's it called, pour it in a really huge container, and then they would just add tap water to it, and then boom, that's lemonade from that point on. I don't think it was for Chick-fil-A though. I think it was Wendy's or some another restaurant. I'm not completely sure, but I mean, it's all really the same stuff. Yeah, it's already made. Yeah, but yeah, man, we're getting close, man. We're getting close. Not to change the subject, but on day 1,200, either one day on day, oof, English, either on day 1,200 or day 1,250, we are going to go find the end portal. And on day 1,400 to day 1,450, we are going to be focusing on our armor trims. And then from day 1,500, we are going to be aiming to defeat uh, the end dragon. And seeming how we got a lot of progress done, I figured I wanted to have a genuine fight with the dragon, and I'm gonna take my totem off when I go fight them. Because I obviously, I mean, by all means, I could actually sit here and cheese the dragon and just fight it with my totem and everything like that. I don't really consider it cheesing. However, I actually want this fight to feel more lively. Like, if I don't kill the dragon and I die, then boom, I lose everything that I worked for. Or, for example, well, that's it really. I'm gonna just take my totem off and fight the end dragon, and if I die, I lose everything, and that's just how it is. And if I kill the dragon, then obviously we could continue with the rest of our stream until we give up, or until we get our gaming PC. We're not really sure, but yeah. You cut a piece of skin off on your finger by accident. Well, maybe you should go get some peroxide and some band-aids. Honestly, I'm still trying to figure out how to build this. My bad. I think I know. You said you were cleaning. Yeah, I was cleaning earlier too. Got a lot done while I was at it. And it wasn't much too clean, but I mean, it still was nice just to get up and straighten up everything, even though it was already straight. Just touch up on everything, make sure it's still nice looking. Wait, what am I doing? Right. Yeah. Um, but it was an Avatar server. Um, for the first one that I ever got was pretty much a non-bender. I was a chi blocker, and I was mad. I ain't gonna lie. I literally had to wait till the owner got onto the realm, and when he got onto the realm, he finally changed my thing from chi blocker. Well, pretty much, I won't say that he changed it because that would sound like cheating. It was more or less he gave me a second chance to roll and get a different bending, and so I rolled and I unlocked. What did I unlock? I unlocked earth bending. That's what I unlocked. And at first I was mad. I was like, bro, this is trash. Until I actually got into playing it. Because, like, progressively over time, you start to level up and you make your bending much stronger based off of using your skills and abilities. And so, the whole time, I was just continuously bending over and over and over. Uh, and oh no, oops. And I made it really high with my level, and then the owner he decided to just take me in, and we were on the same team. The whole point of the server though was there was two avatars. It was the evil avatar and it was the good avatar. The evil avatar, obviously, we're trying to bring peace to the world, and he's also supposed to defeat the evil avatar. While the evil avatar is pretty much supposed to kill everybody and destroy everything. He said, I remember playing Realms with you. It used to be so fun. Yeah, it was pretty fun. I mean, I kind of wish that I kept all of the pictures regarding all the realms that we did play on. When Xbox updated their whole system, pretty much I lost all of those pictures regarding all the work that I did make. But it's okay because I'm making more work here, so I mean, although it does suck, I mean, we're here now, so I'm just gonna go with my flow. But yeah, we pretty much had an evil avatar and a good avatar, and let's just say I'm not gonna lie, I was with the evil avatar, but it wasn't cause like I was trying to be evil. It was just simply the fact that they were the first people to recruit me, and I could have been like, nah, I don't want to be on the evil avatar team, and I just want to go solo. However, the whole thing was, even if I refused, uh, obviously the good avatar he wasn't online, and it wasn't like they could really get in contact with me, and I couldn't get in contact with them because no one even knew who the good avatar was at the time. But then we later found out who it was, and the man was living in the end while his team stayed in the overworld, and they pretty much made it seem like, oh yeah, he's in the overworld, that's not the third. And when we did attack, we pretty much was I ain't gonna say we were outnumbered. We were prepared, but the fact that nobody there was the Avatar, it pretty much made it 10 times worse for us because the whole Avatar cycle in the game was you pretty much kill the Avatar. After you defeat the Avatar, then the Avatar cycle leaves you, and it goes to the next person. And it's not really picked by random. We have it set up to whereas like one is supposed to be the first person, so the first person's most likely going to be wind. Then the person after that, fire. Then water. Then earth. Well, on our world it was on the first world it was um, wind, then fire, and then water, and then earth. And mind you, I was never the Avatar. I could have been, but I never went for it. Plus, there was other Earthbenders too, and I'd rather them have it versus me, because at that point, everybody would definitely be targeting you, knowing that you're the Avatar. But yeah, we all like played it quite a lot. Oh, I messed up. Oops. But yeah, it was really fun. We made it pretty far. Since I was the Earthbender, I was doing all of our mining regarding like diamonds, netherite, and what's called? Oops. All of our diamonds, netherite, and all of our raiding. Because we used to find people's bases and just ransack it, destroy everything, and then call it a day. And since it wasn't like official that like this is gonna actually ruin the gameplay for everybody, we just did it. I mean, everybody didn't really care if you raided them because like it was the fact that everybody had bases. So even if you got raided, somebody on your team had a base, so you could always go to that person's house. And not only that, but they also had more people who would just come in and just build and just invite people over anyways. So everybody had a house, not worried about raiding. Like most of the time, people were actually surprised that you were able to raid them. They weren't even mad, which is kind of crazy. But like one time, I was initially with this one team, and I guess we had a thing out for firebenders. One of them was a firebender, and the other one was a waterbender. And pretty much, since I'm familiar with certain small features in the game, like for example, you could put on a wither skull and you'll be hidden on the map. No one will be able to see you, but you will be able to see everybody else. And I would put on a wither skull and I would travel all the way to your base, find your base, and then I would just hide in the location, get my team to set up and come over, be ready, and then I would dig a tunnel all the way down to your room. And I had this one ability to where I could clear pretty much a chunk out of a chunk, if that makes sense. So a chunk as in a small section out of a chunk, which is like a loaded Minecraft chunk, right? So so pretty much I dug all the way down to someone's base. You could hear them under me working. Oh no. Anyways, you could literally hear them working in their base. And they saw my name briefly. That's where I thought I messed up. And they invited me to a party, and I was like, I literally sat there playing oblivious. I was like, oh, did I come past your base? I didn't even know that. I was like, honestly, I just been strip mining, and I'll be like, oh, where's your base at? And then they'd be like, oh, don't worry about it. See, so now they don't exactly know that I'm there, but they do know that I at least passed by. Honestly, I felt like they should have caught on, but they didn't, and that's okay. Uh, but I would text my team. They all came to me, and then afterwards, I activated. I changed. I had to literally reconfigure all of my abilities. Oh wait, hold on. Hey, I need my hair oiled. Not right now, but later. Okay. I would do it, but since you're here, and you're my loving girlfriend, I I just figured why not. But yeah, what's it called? But I pretty much sat there above someone's base. Hold on. All right, just a second. My bad, I'm back. Don't worry. But but yeah, I sat above their base, constantly texting my teammates the coordinates, the plan. I'm sitting here reconfiguring all of my abilities and skills, and then I left out of their party, rejoined my team. We did a countdown, and as soon as the countdown got done, I activated one of my Earth abilities, digging straight down to their base. We all fell down into the base. We all split up. We're taking everybody down, killing them. And there is no keep inventory, so I flat out made a plan. I was like, alright, so peep game, right? And I was like, we're gonna dig down. When we dig down, we're gonna fall into their room. Y'all run to the opposite sides of the room, because I'm going to split the floor open so that the lava could pretty much fill in. Because at the time I also had, like, not only did I have rock bending, but I also had my bad. Not only did I have earth bending, but I also had lava bending. So I literally split the world in half, and they fell into a pool of lava while they were getting attacked by two people. So like we were literally just jumping them. And then after we got done killing the first guy off, the second guy, he tried to fight me, except I just kept on shooting the homing missiles at him, and boom, he just died. And then he was like, oh well, like he literally, because I killed him, what's it called, he had his spawn set to his base. So he had two separate spawns. He had the spawn from his bed, and then he had the manual spawn from like teleportation, where it like marks the coordinates that you want to teleport to. And after we destroyed his bed, he pretty much decided to just continuously teleport with what's called with what's called the interactive item. But either way it goes, he couldn't do anything because after I killed him, I did my earth bending. Well, my bad. I did my lava bending. I burnt all of his items, and then from that point on, he couldn't fight. So we were literally just pretty much just, I guess in a way, bullying this guy. But I mean, it was for the greater good. I mean, they had good stuff anyways, and not to mention, I mean, we made sure that we wasn't overdoing it, because later down the line, they was like, oh, that was actually pretty good. That was actually clever. And they was like, they saw me, but like they just didn't know. that they were about to get attacked. But yeah. I mean, honestly, it was pretty fun. But then all of a sudden, the Avatar, he decided to go fight the enemy team solo. I watched. Tell me why this man, he pretty much got defeated. He literally died in his avatar state. And in our game, in our game mode, it's if you die in your avatar state and someone records it, like if someone records themselves defeating you in your avatar state, then boom, you automatically lose the avatar, and somebody else gets it in your team. Well, not really in your team, but whoever's initially gonna be the next good or the next bad avatar. And we are coming up on an hour. We're doing 56 minutes right now. So we got oof, English, my bad. We got 3 minutes 30 seconds left, and then we'll be cutting this short. And it's a good thing that we did this little stream. We're about to post a few more episodes on my YouTube, and then we're gonna make a few small little posts on TikTok and call it a day. And as always, I hope you all enjoyed. Please feel free to like, sub, comment, just all basic stuff. Or if you don't want to, you don't have to. By all means, I appreciate you either way, just for the fact that you stayed and watched or at least stopped by. And yeah, obviously all love. Appreciate you and support. I appreciate you and I support you all. About to go catch me some Z's. And yeah, I mean, I don't know what else to say. But I do hope y'all have a good day. Obviously, well, we're on my end, we're already in 12 o'clock, so I will say happy Halloween to everybody. Have a good day. Make sure you get a lot of candy. Make sure you do have fun, and please be safe out there. And always check your candy right after. Well, when you get done, I should say, or whenever. Just check your candy. That's all I'm gonna say. Just be on the safe side. Maybe that's me being paranoid, but obviously I care about y'all. So you already know. But yeah, with that being said, we got a minute 30 seconds left, so I'm just dragging this for a minute. I do want to finish building this church. My bad. Finish building this bank. I think we're actually gonna do a pretty good job. But all that vacant land right here, I want to actually turn that into something. So I'm definitely gonna be posting on my TikTok regarding this, seeing what I should put there. I mean, it is decent space, so I do have some ideas. However, seeming how I'm getting a bigger audience, I do want to at least include my audience into the stuff that I make. So I will be opening up an idea for anyone to drop a suggestion. And boom. Okay, 30 seconds left. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Please feel free to like, subscribe. As always, you can always check out my other channels, either on Twitch, YouTube, or TikTok. I love each and every last one of you. Please have a good day. Please stay blessed. Please stay hydrated. And I'll talk to you guys later. Love each and every last one of you.